Session 2 of the Google Shopping Hangouts on Air series. Today we're going to cover an introduction to Merchant Center. My name is John Denverlow. I work in Google's Mountain View, California headquarters in our shopping team. So let's jump right in. Last week we covered an introduction to Google Shopping, in which we gave you an overview of the changes that we've announced recently about Google Shopping and the timeline associated with those changes and some recommendations of how you can adapt your business and your marketing program to take advantage of the opportunities that the new Google Shopping will provide you. Today we're going to talk about Merchant Center and the way that you can use Merchant Center to make sure that the quality of the content or the data about your products that you're providing to Google is optimized for the new Google Shopping experience. If you missed last week's session, take a look on YouTube at the Google Business channel, where you can catch a recording of last week's session. So let's jump right in. Merchant Center is the interface where you upload your product data to Google Shopping and other Google services. Merchant Center provides feedback on the status of your data feeds, meaning are we receiving your data, how frequently are we receiving your data, and so on, and the quality of your data. Is it all there? Are there any fields missing? Are any links broken? Are we not able to crawl any of your product's landing pages? And so on. There are all sorts of reports and tools within Merchant Center to help you analyze the quality of your data and the performance of your products in Google Shopping. How does your product data get to Google Merchant Center? Well, there are two ways. The most common way to deliver data to Google Merchant Center is by uploading product data feeds. These are flat files that are either in text or XML format. And retailers upload those data feeds to Merchant Center typically once a day, sometimes more frequently, sometimes less. The best practice is to upload your data to Merchant Center at the same time you're updating that data on your retail website so that the data on your website exactly matches what's in Merchant Center. Once Google Merchant Center has your data, that data is then disseminated through various Google products. First and foremost, Google Shopping and product listing ads. Additionally, ad extensions, which can appear in AdWords text ads if you opt to do so. Those product ad extensions will show textual information about your products and their prices within AdWords text ads. Commerce Search is a hosted site search service that Google offers retailers so that you can allow your shoppers on your retail website to search for your products on your website, and Google provides those search results by looking through the product data that you have uploaded to Google Merchant Center. Our mobile search features also leverage the product data that you provide to Merchant Center. The second way that you can deliver your data to Google Merchant Center is using the Content API for Shopping. The Content API for Shopping allows your developers to programmatically deliver your product data and manage sub-accounts within Merchant Center. The Content API for Shopping is appropriate for retailers with very large product catalogs or with product data that they are changing frequently. For example, if you're making lots of updates to your prices, you might want to look into the Content API for Shopping because changes that you publish through the Content API for Shopping show up in Google's products much more quickly. So if you're using the product data feed approach or the Content API for Shopping, the next thing to think about is the quality of your product data. Let's start by explaining what product data might look like. If you were to open a data feed in Excel, you would see one row for each product, and there are different attributes represented in each column. Within Google Shopping in the US, we offer more than 30 attributes to retailers. Some of these are required, such as price and availability. Some of them are optional. For example, there are attributes specific to apparel that you can use. Some attributes are arbitrary for defining product targets or enabling you to track the performance of your ads. I've listed a few examples of the attributes that are available in Google Shopping in the US so you get an idea of what I mean when I say attribute. Of course, there are a lot of help files within Merchant Center so that you can dig into how to use each of these attributes, but I wanted to just give you a quick idea of what I mean. When we think about data quality, it's important to keep in mind that lots of people spend many, many hours thinking about and optimizing their data all the time. So for today, we're just going to give you a quick summary of what to think about, and I've provided a few links on the screen where you can find a lot more detailed information about providing high-quality data and about uploading a data feed. First, make sure that you're updating your feed frequently. At least daily is the norm, but at the same rate that you're updating the data on your own website is the best practice. Make sure you're submitting high-quality images. High quality takes the form of the technical specifications for images, such as the size and pixels and the resolution. But also, when I mean high quality, I'm talking about artistic quality. Does the image actually look good to shoppers? Does it accurately represent your product? Is it going to cause shoppers to want to click on your ad? Next, mind your descriptions and titles. We've published specs about how many characters can go into a title, how many are recommended and limited for the description. But keep in mind that the information in your description and title is really important because we decide which ads to show to shoppers based on the information in your title and in your description and in other parts of your product data. But we'll use the title and the description most frequently to compose the product listing ads that shoppers will see on Google. So we use your data to decide when to show your products and what to say about your products. So this is very important. Make sure you put the most important information up front in the title and up front in the description, because sometimes Google will truncate that content when showing it in an ad. Google also has published editorial guidelines, and you can read more about those within Merchant Center. I've provided a few examples of the kind of guidelines that Google provides, such as not including promotional text in your product descriptions, avoiding the use of block capitals, and avoiding the mention of the description of your store in that description field. The main thing to keep in mind is that the better your data quality is, the better we can match your products to shopper search queries. That's why within Merchant Center, there are a number of tools to help you analyze the quality of your data. There is no data quality score such as we have in AdWords. So you need to check your data quality tab in Merchant Center to find out where your data might have problems and need your attention. Please keep Google's policies in mind. Google does require more attributes than many of the comparison shopping engines out there. The data in your feed must match the data on your product's landing page. Most importantly, the price in your feed must match the most prominent price on your landing page. Your products will be suspended from Google Shopping if the required attributes aren't present in your feed, or if your product data doesn't match the data on your landing pages. Google just released a new feature within Merchant Center a couple of weeks ago to make it even easier for retailers to sign up for product listing ads. This new interface leverages the knowledge that you already have about your products, and it doesn't require you to learn anything about AdWords. So in 3 easy steps, you can set up a product listing ads campaign and then monitor your performance and edit those basic settings, all within Merchant Center. If you're familiar with AdWords and you've already been using the AdWords interface to set up PLAs, that interface is still available. This is just a new alternative interface that makes it easier for retailers who might just be getting started in product listing ads. To get started within the Merchant Center, go to google.com/merchants and you can sign up. The next session in the Google Shopping Hangouts on Air series will be this Friday, July 20th, 9:30 Pacific Time, where we'll discuss how to create and optimize your product listing ads for Google Shopping. The next session on Monday, the 23rd of July, will cover Trusted Stores, a new program for retailers that helps retailers stand out from the crowd and reassure shoppers that their retail experience will be a good one. In session 4, we'll cover an overview of Trusted Stores and how to get set up. Thanks very much for watching today, and have a great day.